Hola, ¿cómo están? And what is going on, guys? DarkScheme here. Hope you're all having a good Monday so far. And today I'll be talking to you guys about the third and final day at the Halo World Championship NA Regionals. And this was Championship Sunday, so this was playing for the top 8 spots. And it was actually a very good day for Halo. I think one of the best competitive matches that we saw, especially with this Denial squad making a run in the finals. It was great to see. So before I move on, these are your final top 16 teams that will be playing in the Halo World Championship finals from all over the world. And from the top 8, we can see we have Allegiance, CLG, Evil Geniuses, Liquid, Noble, Renegades, Triggers Pound, and Denial. And coming from Europe/Africa, we have Epsilon, Fabe, Excel, and Infused. From Australia and New Zealand, we have Immunity and Exiles. Coming from Asia, we have Skyfire, and from Latin America, we have Chosen Squad. Now these are your top 16 teams that will be playing once again in the finals in March. And this is a very exciting time for Halo. This is one of the first times we've ever had finals from all over the world for Halo. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how different and how well these teams from all over the world stack up, specifically with the North American teams. But hopping right into day 3 recap of the NA Regionals, the first match to note was CLG versus Renegades. Seeing Renegades and seeing that they came off of a oddly different X Games than we saw the first day, it was very different from Renegades to see. A few games were very close, but unfortunately CLG was able to pull the win from Renegades with a 3-0 finish, so a very quick series. Next match was Evil Geniuses versus Triggers Pound, and once again EG coming out strong, taking both objective games and Slayer game types. Evil Geniuses was a team to be reckoned with, and unfortunate for Triggers Pound, they were taken out 3-0 in a sweep by Evil Geniuses. Next up was Allegiance versus Denial, and with this match, the series changed from a best of 5 to a best of 7. And it actually went into a game 7, Allegiance versus Denial. Definitely one of the teams that were equally matched, but at the very end, Slayer on Plaza. Very close score, 50-45, Denial able to take it from Allegiance. Very close games, and it'll be interesting to continue to see Allegiance and Denial playing in the finals. Next up is Evil Geniuses versus Counter Logic Gaming. Now CLG did have a reputation online in online scrims, playing at the top level of Halo, and Evil Geniuses coming out, and while every single game was extremely close, CLG was able to take it from Evil Geniuses. One of the more interesting matches between Evil Geniuses and CLG was Game 3, which was CTF on Truth. First match was played, and it ended in a 2-2 tie, which means that they had to replay that Capture the Flag game type. And with the replay, completely different CLG squad. They captured 2 flags against Evil Geniuses. Evil Geniuses not able to answer back, and they ended up losing that game. Game 4, Stronghold on Eden. Again, a close match, but CLG, in the middle of all the chaos, able to take it from Evil Geniuses with a 100-54 score. And with that, CLG takes the series from Evil Geniuses in a 4-0 sweep fashion. So definitely not one to miss. You'll definitely want to check out the rebroadcast of that game. Like I said, it was a 4-0 loss for Evil Geniuses, but every single game was extremely close. And moving on to the finals. One of the first times that we have not seen Evil Geniuses in the finals versus CLG, but instead we saw CLG versus Denial. Game 1, CTF on Coliseum, back-to-back flag battles. Denial able to put in the first cap of the game, but unfortunately CLG able to step it up and capture 3 flags in a row, winning that game 3-1 and taking the first game of the series. Game 2, Slayer on Truth. Completely different story. Slayer seemed to be CLG's strong suit. They were able to take that in a 50-25 fashion over Denial and going up 2-0 in the series. Game 3, Strongholds on Empire. Extremely close match. I think this one was definitely one to watch, as both teams were trading kills back and forth. A very close match, Denial able to clutch up, and Strongholds definitely being one of those game types to watch off Denial. Denial, one of the teams who understands Strongholds a lot better than most teams, and they were able to take that game off CLG 100 to 85. Moving on to Game 4, CTF on Fathom. The first CTF of the series, CLG was able to take it, but with Fathom, it was a completely different story. As they were able to burn flags against each other, the score was 1-1. Denial able to make a last flag run, making the score 2-1, and Denial taking that CTF game off of CLG. And at this point, the series is all tied up, 2-2. In Game 5, Slayer on the rig. Once again, CLG coming out on top, 50 to 31. And it was all up to Denial to win the next game, which was Strongholds on Eden. Once again, both teams coming out left and right, trading kills back and forth. Denial making some great plays. There was 2 great plays, one by Contra, making an insane ninja on one of the members of CLG, and Bubu Dubu able to get one of the last camos within the game and make a clutch play, sneaking into bottom middle and denying CLG the cap off of 3 players, ending up killing 2 of the members and keeping bottom middle for themselves. Unfortunately, CLG able to take that Strongholds game off of Denial with a 100 to 55 score, and that was the tournament. CLG coming out on top, taking that series 4-2, and Counterlogic Gaming becoming the champions of the NA Regionals. Definitely one of the series to watch. One of the more exciting weekends for Halo, as so many practice teams came into this, and of course Denial making an underdog run. But that is pretty much it for this recap for you guys. Be sure to check out all those matches in the replays. Hopefully Halo will be uploading those matches onto YouTube so you guys can check out all the action and all the insane plays that each team made. And make sure to check out the Halo World Championship Finals later on in March. So with that, let me ask you guys, what do you guys think about the Halo World Championship Regionals? And if you watched the finals, how did you like Denial's run throughout the entire weekend? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.